This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hi everyone! So yes, today we are doing something a little bit different. This is going to be an overview of the new stuff pack Home Chef Hustle that's come to The Sims 4, and usually I don't do overviews like this, but in today's video we're actually going to be taking a look at three separate aspects of this pack. So we're going to be taking a look at Create a Sim, Build Buy, and then we're also going to be checking out some of the biggest gameplay features. Now obviously I'm not going to be showing you every single gameplay thing that you can do, like all of the cross-pack compatibility or all of that stuff, because then this video would be obscenely long. But I'm going to be showing you guys some of the I guess biggest new gameplay features, like the new appliances that we're getting, and we're going to be taking a look at the new recipes and stuff like that. So just a kind of a taster of what you can expect in this pack, and then once you get the pack you can kind of explore the rest of it, because I haven't even explored the rest of it yet, so I don't even know what all of the cross-pack compatibility and all of that stuff is going to look like. So yeah, we're going to be doing that today, and I'm going to try and keep this as succinct and kind of condensed as possible, and not try and ramble too much or go into too much detail with Create a Sim and Build Buy and all of that stuff. But yeah, with all of that said, we're gonna go ahead, jump on into it, and I want to start off on the home screen. So once you download the pack, this is what you're going to be greeted with. It's just a little overview of, what the pack entails. So it says small kitchen appliances, big upgrade. Outfit your kitchen with small appliances like a stand mixer, waffle maker, or countertop pizza oven to expand your culinary horizons. As Sims upgrade their skills, they'll be able to do more with these new appliances and discover more delicious recipes. Feed the neighborhood. Turn your love of cooking into a side hustle. Sims can open their own small business with the new food stand and sell tasty treats and mouth-watering meals to neighbors. Now this is one of the things that I am most excited about, and that we're going to definitely be checking out in the gameplay part of this. It also says fresh chef styles. That's a mouthful. Your cooking adventures wouldn't be complete without the right fashion. Kitchen ready hairstyles, food themed accessories, and aprons for the whole family will have your Sims looking like serious amateur chefs. So yeah, that's a little overview, but let's jump on into Create a Sim. We're going to start off in Create a Sim. Okay, so here we are in Create a Sim, and we're going to start off with some of the adult female outfits. But before we get into that, I want to show you guys something that I was not expecting to get with the stuff pack, and that's the fact that we're getting two new aspirations. So we're getting the Market Magnate. This Sim wants to operate the most profitable food stand. And we're also getting the Appliance Whiz. This Sim knows their way around small kitchen appliances. Now I gave both of those. I gave Anaya the Market Magnate one, and I gave 𝘮𝘏 the Appliance Whiz one, because I kind of want to take a look at them in game. But with all of that said, we're going to go ahead and start with the Create a Sim items. Now I'm not going to go into too much detail with all of these, like I already mentioned. I'm going to show you guys a quick little overview, and then maybe flip through some of the color swatches. But for hairstyles, we actually got a somewhat nice selection, considering this is a stuff pack, and it's not technically a stuff pack that's focused around Create a Sim. It's more focused around build, buy, and gameplay. So we got this one, which obviously it's the what I think they're dreadlocks, or are they twists, I'm not sure. But either way, we have two versions of them. One of them obviously with the ombre, and one of them without it. And obviously, the little head scarf does change color according to, whatever your Sim's hair color is. But we also have this version of, probably it's supposed to kind of look like that same version, like that same hairstyle, but without the headscarf. So just one with some little clips in it, which is really, really cute. I do like that. I appreciate the fact that they gave us a version with it and without it. And also, like I said, this one does come with the ombre. We also got this cute little bun hairstyle with little like tied back scarf thing around it. And then we got this one as well, which again has a little like almost headband tied up to keep, you know, your hair out of your face when you're cooking. And we also got this cute little cropped hairstyle. Now, most of these hairstyles, apart from the ombre ones, all of the other ones, they all transfer over to kids as well. So they all have the same hairstyles, except obviously for the ombre one. And then we also got a couple of, we got some like hats. So, or not some hats, we got a hat. And this hat we actually got for adult Sims, children, infants, and I believe we got them for toddlers as well. I didn't check because we only have an infant in our household, but I know that you got them for infants, so we got them for toddlers probably too. And honestly, I can't tell if this is supposed to be a cupcake or what it's supposed to be. This kind of reminds me of a carrot, and you know, this definitely reminds me of a cupcake. This, I don't know what that reminds me of. This kind of reminds me almost of like marinara sauce, like if you're making pizzas. But anyway, we got that little like knitted beanie hairstyle type thing. And we also got a couple of accessories. So we got some earrings, which they're all very like kitchen and food themed. So we got a pair of whisk earrings. We got a little like pizza earring, which is really cute because as you go through the swatches, the little pizzas actually have different toppings on them. We also got a little pair of knives, which I love these. These are probably my favorite out of all of the accessories. And then we got a little whisk necklace as well to kind of like match the earrings. And I believe that's everything for accessories. So these accessories are obviously available for male Sims as well. They're not available for kids, but they are available for male Sims. And the other thing that we got that I really want to show you guys is a new tattoo. We actually got this new tattoo that goes on your Sim's arm. They're a bunch of like kitchen utensils. So it's like a wooden spoon, a roller, a whisk, a knife. That's really cute. I kind of like that. And yeah, so moving on to outfits. So I'm going to start off with tops. So for tops, some of these do transfer over. I'm going to turn on the filter really quickly. But some of these transfer over, as you guys can see. There's only like one, maybe like two of them that are like more masculine themed. But all of these, like this hoodie, that actually has a couple of really nice plain swatches as well, which I really appreciate because obviously we got these ones that are very kind of like themed, like kitchen themed. We have limes on that one, we have utensils, but then we also have a couple of swatches that are just a plain hoodie, which I really like. We also got this cute little like t-shirt. This is a very nice, just basic t-shirt. And even with all of the food stuff on it, like this is very funny to me, like the egg and, you know, even with all of like the food stuff, that fish is hilarious. But even with the food stuff, it's still a very nice, plain, just printed t-shirt that I love that. We also got a couple of very like chef-oriented things. So we have this like little chef jacket that your Sims can wear. And all of these items come in some really nice colors. We also got this little like apron, which is so cute. And I love the fact that this is an actual top. It's not a full body outfit. So you can pair it with any like bottoms that you want. We also got something very similar for male Sims. But we got this cute little like apron, which I like. I love this. I love that some of the swatches have full, like not filthy, but have dirty like swatches, like, you know, you've like made a mess on it, which I really like. We also got this t-shirt with the little like scarf, which this is probably my least favorite just because I don't know how I would style this. This is probably meant to be more for like, you know, your Sims that run their outdoor food stalls, stuff like that. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe that it gives me. Now for bottoms, we only got one pair of bottoms. We got this pair of pants, which they're a little bit weird. They kind of remind me almost of overall pants or like work pants that have been just rolled up, which I don't know. I haven't spent a lot of time like around kitchen items, like kitchen uniforms, all of that stuff. So maybe it has a use. But yeah, we got that. We also got a pair of shoes, which these are actual Crocs. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. They look like Crocs. And personally, in real life, I despise Crocs. I hate them with a fiery burning passion. But in The Sims, it's kind of like, it's funny to me that this is like comfortable kitchen attire, which does make sense. So yeah, I like that. And then we got a couple of full body outfits as well. We got this cute little jumpsuit that this actually matches some of the items that we got for kids and toddlers. So some of their outfits actually have matching like color swatches and patterns and stuff, so you can have the whole family match. But we also got a couple of full body like apron outfits, which again, very nice. I like the fact that some of them have the more like messy swatches. Then we got this one as well. This is a technically one that's meshed for the male frame, I believe. And this one as well. But we also got this cute little like, I guess like home dress, or like, I don't know how I would style this, but I can totally see maybe like an elderly sim puttering around the kitchen in this, and I love the swatches. Again, they're so cute. We also got a couple of like, I guess you would say kitchen gloves. So unfortunately, obviously these do go over top of your Sims's accessories, but these, they like, this one doesn't. Your Sims, if they wear rings or if they wear watches or whatever, those will go over the like, they will go over the gloves. But this pair I've noticed a little bit of glitching with if your Sims have nails. Like, these are, I think, supposed to be those clear like latexy type gloves that you would wear if you're maybe like baking or whatever, like those plastic gloves. And it obviously is glitching because my Sim has nails on. So yeah, that is a little bit of a glitch. Hopefully they will fix that at some point. But yeah, so those are all of the female outfits. Moving on to the male outfits. So for hairstyles, these are the only two that are technically tagged as being masculine framed. But if you remove the filter, obviously you can put any kind of hairstyle on your Sims that you want. They did get the same like accessories, obviously, that, you know, the female Sims got. And then for full body outfits, they, you know, got the same things. They got this jumpsuit, they got that cute little like apron set, and then this one as well that I showed you. And then, you know, accessories, same gloves. These, obviously, my Sim doesn't currently have nails on, so they're not glitching. But he was wearing a wedding ring as well as a watch, and those did come through. They also got the same pair of, I guess you could say like kitchen Crocs. So they got that one. They got the same pair of pants as well. So the exact same pair of pants. And then for shirts, they got, you know, the same hoodie, same t-shirt, same chef jacket type thing, as well as this one. And then they got this really, really cool, like, you know, the apron set. I love it. I love having like the dish towel over the shoulder and the little apron up the front. It's really cute. I like this. I like the creative Sim for this, funnily enough. I didn't expect to, really, because I didn't pay a lot of attention to Creator Sim. But especially for a stuff pack, this actually isn't all that bad. Now, moving on to kids. So the kids did get the same hairstyles, like I mentioned, apart from the ones with the ombre. So they got the same, you know, female hairstyles, masculine hairstyles. They got the same weird little hat that I still don't know what it's supposed to be, technically. But they didn't get any of the accessories like the earrings and stuff like that, which is something I really, really miss. I miss having more like child earrings and accessories. I really wish they would give us more stuff like that. Now, for full body outfits, they did only get one outfit. So they got this little like apron set, which again, kind of cute. I love, you know, having the messy swatches, like they've been helping in the kitchen. They also only got a new like shirt, like a new t-shirt, which again, I love the swatches. But they didn't get any new pants at all, and they also didn't get any new shoes or accessories or anything like that. Now, for the infants, they also got a little bit of love. They didn't get any new hairstyles or anything like that, but they did get the same weird little hat thing. And then they also got a cute little onesie that you can put them in with a lot of those matching swatches that I was telling you guys about. So yeah, you can have them match. They didn't get any new bottoms or tops or accessories or shoes or anything like that, just a little onesie. But, you know, considering they're infants, they wouldn't spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I guess it would make sense. Now, I did just age up our infant into a toddler just to see if they did get a couple of new things. Now, they did get one new hairstyle. They also obviously got the very weird little hat that I like it. It's fun, it's quirky, but I'm just like, I don't know what it's supposed to be. So if you guys can figure it out, let me know. Now, toddlers, funnily enough, didn't get any new outfits. That is surprising. They didn't get any new full body outfits or shirts or anything like that. That's actually very weird. So they only got the hairstyle and the little hat, which is odd considering infants got a new onesie. But yeah, so that is all of the ChrissieYT items, you guys. I don't think I missed anything. But let's go ahead and jump on into the game and check out the build and buy. Okay, so here we are in the build buy catalog, and we did get quite a few new items for this. So I'm going to filter it quickly by just the new stuff pack, and these are all of the build buy assets that we got. We also got a new flooring as well as a new wallpaper, and you guys can see the wallpaper back there. But I'm going to show you a couple of the swatches really quickly. So this is such a nice wallpaper. It's such a nice thing to have maybe for like backsplashes in a kitchen like I used it here. Or even having it as, you know, a bathroom tile as well. That could also work really, really well. We also got this absolutely gorgeous limestone floor. It's called the liminal limestone tile. And I love it. I love the swatches of it. And the fact that we have a couple of light swatches, but we also have this nice, just plain, understated gray. We have a black. We have a very bright red and blue as well, which, again, very, very nice. And I didn't expect to get any bold assets. I only expected to get, like, kitchen items. So that's very nice. I really appreciated that. Now, moving on to this kitchen. You guys, when I was doing this very, very fast little reno of this like old salt house, I basically just renovated the kitchen. So when I was doing this, I was actually tearing up because these items are all so freaking gorgeous. Like, honestly, I'm beyond words. Like, this fridge, honestly, this is going to be such a weird thing to say, but the fridge and the stove are my favorite items from the build buy. Like, that is so weird to say, especially considering we got the new stand mixer, we got the waffle maker, we got the pizza oven, and also, oh, the sink. Yeah, okay, so the sink, the fridge, and the stove are my favorite assets from build buy. And that is so weird to say because we already have so many fridges and stoves. But this stove, just look at it. It is so gorgeous. I freaking love it. And then the fridge is my favorite because it looks like a proper double door fridge. And also it fits. It actually is a full tile wide. There's no weird ass gap between the fridge and, you know, the counter. It actually fits underneath the like cabinets as well. So this is the normal height at which you would have cabinets. Like if you had like short wall height, this is how high it would be. I actually even included this full length cabinet, like this one, this full length cabinet. I included it for scale, and normally the fridges would be too tall to fit underneath that. We only have one fridge in the base game that fits, but this one fits perfectly. Like, there's no gaps, there's no like anything. If you were to put another like cabinet like this next to it, it would look like a proper built-in fridge. And I'm obsessed. Like, I'm actually obsessed. And then this sink as well, like, it's just perfection. It looks like a proper kitchen sink, and I love it so, so much. Now, for the counters, we got this new counter set with little waterfall edges, which, again, gorgeous. They come in some really nice color swatches as well. I love that some of them have this almost marble looking countertop, and then some of them only have like a plain countertop. And I like that they have a plain black, a plain white, and then some more fun colors, which I can see myself using. So we have those counters. We also obviously have the matching like bar counters as well that you can, you know, use as a bar counter. That's fairly self-explanatory. And the end pieces for the bar counters actually have some spaces underneath them where you can slot items, which is really cool. So this entire kitchen that you can see right now is just the new stuff pack and the base game. Obviously, this wallpaper and light are from City Living. But, you know, all of the kitchen items are just base game and the new stuff pack. We also got this cute little, like, dish drying rack as well, which, again, love it so much. We got a little knife block, which looks really, really cool. It reminds me of one of those, like, magnetic knife blocks. And then, obviously, we got the pizza oven, which, very nice. I love the fact that we have a couple of different swatches as well, so you know, you can make it a little bit more fun if you want to. This is one of the clutter pieces. This is the aesthetically messy pizza station that, you know, it has some like pizza sauce and maybe some cheese that you're grating over as you're making it. And yeah, we have that little clutter thing. We have a couple of spices. So we have the spice of life, you know, like spice rack as well, which I like this a lot. Then obviously we have the stove, we have a new range hood as well, which very, very nice, fits in very well, by the way. Then moving this way, we have a cookbook, which is so cool. I love this so much. And I like the fact that some of them have proper like pictures in it, like it's a cookbook that your Sims maybe bought, and it has little like post-it notes up the top to make it look like, you know, they've marked some pages. And then there's also a couple of swatches that's just handwritten notes. So maybe this is a cookbook that's been passed down the family, has all of like your grandmother's old recipes that she wrote down, you know, stuff like that, which I like that. It's a nice little touch of realism. Then obviously we have the waffle maker as well, which we will be using a little bit later in the gameplay part. Then we also have this cute little like clotted cream and jam decoration thing, which I like this. It just adds a nice little bit of realism. We also have these shelving units, which obviously these are all like the regular kitchen cabinets that you would get. So we have like the full height one, we have the end pieces, the little like corner piece, the small one, big one, other end piece. And then this is interesting, but the corner piece that you guys can see over here is actually a shelf. There's no proper like cabinet corner piece. And the way I just worked around it is I kind of just used a couple of these smaller ones and made like my own corner piece. And then I raised this up. So usually it would like obviously be a little bit lower. But I just used my 9 key to just raise it up and hide that top part of it. Now, the one thing that I really like about these counters is that they all look like they have this like underhead lighting, which is really, really nice. Like the little like smaller pieces, even the bigger ones, as well as the shelving units. Like these shelves, they actually have lighting underneath them, as you can see. Like that is so cool. I love that. I usually like fake that effect with the light strips from high school years, but I like that these actually have it built in. So we also got a couple of like just clutter pieces. We got these stackable plates that your Sims can put out, which is really cute. Then we got this little scale thing. This is just decorative. It's the 𝘮𝘮𝘮 food scale. And I guess it's just meant to look like, you know, your Sims have been weighing some stuff out. So I put it right here next to the mixer to make it look like maybe they've been weighing out sugar or whatever. But yeah, we have our mixer over here, and that is basically everything in the kitchen apart, oh yeah, from the new dishwasher. So this is the, where is it? It's the 𝘮𝘮𝘮 compact dishwasher. So the only reason it's kind of compact is because it doesn't take up a whole like counter space. I kind of like the way this looks. I don't know, I feel like it looks nice. So yeah, we have that. And then we have these. They are actually SINI hanging shelf. So they're actually light. If you search for them, you'll actually find them underneath the light category. So we have a short version, a medium one, and then the long one like I used here. And as you can see, it's an actual light. It provides light. and quite a nice amount of it as well. And obviously all of these items have a bunch of swatches and they all match. So a lot of these swatches, they match perfectly. But obviously you can mix and match like I did here and, you know, create your own color palette if you want to. But they all have matching swatches. So that is really, really nice and something I really appreciate them actually paying attention to when they made this stuff. Here we are in the little gameplay portion of it. Now, the first thing that I do want to mention is that I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but I'm still sat in my living room. I still have my setup in my living room. So if there are any like background noise, a little bit more than usual, that is why. Just please ignore it. I apologize, but I'm not at my usual setup. So yeah, so another thing is I wanted to take a look at the new aspirations that we got. So we got the Appliance Whiz aspiration. So Sim knows their way around small kitchen appliances. We have a reward trait. It says batch cook. Sims with this trait get duplicates of any recipe they cook with prepped ingredients. So that's kind of cool, especially if you want to use this for a sim that's actually like running a home business, so you won't have to make as much food for, you know, to sell. That's a nice little touch. But this is just one of those, I guess, almost like tutorial aspirations, I'm guessing, because it says collect prep ingredients 5 times while inspired. Click on the stand mixer and select prep ingredients, and then it says own 1 small kitchen appliance. So these aren't fully fleshed out aspirations. They're more just like little bite-sized things that kind of give you a direction to head, I guess. And then the other aspiration we got is the market magnate one. But hold on, this one does say it's 0 out of 4. So if I go ahead, oh, I don't have to do that, I can just do this. So yeah, so it is a little bit more fleshed out. That is very nice to realize. So there are 4 separate, what do you call it, like milestones. So the second one is slicer and dicer, sped up cooking, experience sped up cooking. That's interesting. Collect 3 prepped ingredients. Collect an excellent quality prepped ingredient. Cook 5 times while listening to music. Okay, make pleasantly unpleasant waffles. Make a prepped ingredient using a stand mixer with at least 1 upgrade. Cook 2 pizzas or waffles. Okay, so that is cool. So this one is under food, and then the other one is under fortune. And it says run a food sale from a residential lot. Sell 5 excellent pizzas or waffles during a food sale. Run a food sale from 2 different lots. Run, earn 500 simoleons during a single food sale. Tend a food stand for more than 6 hours. Resurrect a ghost by selling ambrosia. That is interesting. So that one is actually going to be quite hard to complete, because making ambrosia isn't easy. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. There's a lot of things that you need to get, like you need to max your handiness and like gardening, and it's complicated. So that one is going to take a while. And it says earn $10,000 by completing food sales. Sell 1 meal for 300 simoleons. So yeah, that one is definitely going to be a little bit more difficult, which I really, really like that. I like that they're making it a little bit more challenging. So first off, I want to show you guys, this is a base game thing. So this is one of the base game updates that came out yesterday. It's the overhaul that they did on the cooking menu. Now, I will mention, making it load now is taking a little bit longer than it used to take. But they did update the total, like they totally updated the cooking UI. So you can now filter it by all recipes. You can say used prepped ingredients, which I will talk about in just a second. Use fresh ingredients as usual. But you can also filter it by, vegetarian safe. So these are all vegetarian recipes. You can filter it by lactose free recipes. So, if you do this, obviously if you still hover over it, it will tell you that, it's still vegetarian safe as well, even though it's under the lactose free category. So you don't have to worry about that. It still tells you it's vegetarian, lactose free. And then it says prepped veggies and any watermelon is reduced cooking time. which is very interesting because that plays into the actual gameplay of this specific pack. So I don't think that will matter if you don't have the pack, but obviously this overhaul of the UI is base game. We also have a meat category, we have a fish category, and then we have a sweets category, which is where you will find the cupcakes that they have finally freed. So let's go ahead and make some carrot cake cupcakes because we're gonna do it. Why not? So that's part of the like base game update. Now moving on from that and talking a little bit about, I just want to pause the game really quickly because I want to take a look at the upgrades. So for the mixer, we have a speedy mix upgrade and then just self-cleaning, like unbreakable. Speedy mix, I'm guessing, is just to speed up the mixing process. Speedy bake for the pizza oven, you know, probably same thing, and then speedy bake for the waffle maker as well. But let's take a look at prepped ingredients. Now, prepped ingredients, basically, your Sims can make these beforehand. So you can go in, have your Sim prep a bunch of batter, and then keep it in the fridge or keep it in their inventory if they want to go and do like a food stand, set up a food stand at a community lot. And then you have that in your inventory. So you can make dough, you can make lactose-free batter. Speeds up the cooking of lactose-free cake recipes. So batter is for cakes and waffles. Dough is for making pizza and focaccia. You have prepped veggies. So you can also use this to prep veggies, which, like when you saw that UI overhaul, when it says like cooking time reduced, if you have prepped veggies, basically, that means your Sims obviously won't have to spend as long prepping their meals as they normally would because they already have some stuff prepped. Now, you have prepped cookie dough for making, obviously, cookie recipes, prepped seafood, prepped meat substitute. I'm going to go ahead and have Anaya make some dough really quickly, just so that you guys can see it. Now, I do have my game sound turned off. I don't know why, but I do. So yeah, let me just turn that on really quickly. Okay, so I just turned my sounds back on. So as you can see, you know, your Sims can put the mixer, they can turn the mixer on. It tells you 13 minutes until ready, and you can leave it and then you can go and make other stuff. So let's take a look at all of the pizza recipes really quickly. Now, this is very similar to like cooking recipes, but there are so many new pizza like things that your Sims can make. They can marinara pizza, margarita. Obviously, we already had cheese and pepperoni, but they can make herb focaccia, pineapple pizza, my favorite, pizza caliente, which is deviled pizza in Italian, is topped with chili peppers and slices of spicy sausage. We have sweet corn garden pizza, which I'm assuming obviously is supposed to be more vegetarian. Why doesn't it say that it's vegetarian? Oh, that one is vegetarian. This one isn't, which is weird because you would assume since it's called a garden pizza. But anyway, moving on. Kebab, we have this thing. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. It's a Sicilian pizza with thick crust, usually topped with herbs, onions, tomato sauce, strong cheese, and anchovies. Yikes. Okay, so that is cool. So I like that they actually give you a little bit of a like blurb about where maybe this recipe is from. Seafood pizza, pizza quattro stagioni. I'm not saying that wrong. It's 4 seasons basically. And then you have these recipes that are locked, even though my Sim is a level 10 cooking skill, and this is the artful focaccia and curious pizza. So this one needs alien fruit. And then this one needs dough, but all of these need dough. I don't know why those are locked. Maybe it's a gameplay thing. But yeah, moving on, we also obviously have the little waffle maker as well. Now, these waffles look so good. We have plain waffles, berry waffles, pumpkin spice, chicken and waffles, banana split, apple bacon. That sounds so good right now. Mushroom waffles, cured fish waffles. That sounds interesting. I'll say interesting. We have saffron. Hold up. Saffron. We have saffron waffles. Heart's Desire waffles, and then Pleasantly Unpleasant waffles, that's one of the things that your Sims need to make for the aspiration. And it's made with trash fruit, which, great. Now, Saffron, I believe Saffron is cross compatibility with City Living. I think City Living is the one where your Sims can buy those little, like, what do you call it, like spice bottles from maybe like the Spice Festival or whatever, and you can use that in that recipe. Now, all of these things, as you guys could see, like having dough in your inventory, if you like don't want to, like, if you want to play with realism and make sure that your Sims actually have these items in their kitchen to make these items, then you can. Obviously, that will reduce the price if you don't have to buy these ingredients, but it will also speed up the process if you have prepped ingredients for your Sims to use. So this dough has just finished prepping. It tells you how long it still has left for it to before it's spoiled, but there's 5 left, so you can collect your prepped ingredients. And 𝘲𝘏, I believe, just put the cupcakes in the oven. Look at those cute little cupcakes, and here they come. Here we have some carrot cake cupcakes. Now, obviously, these are these aren't part of the pack. Technically, they're part of the base game update, but I just wanted to show you guys them. So now we've collected our made dough, and this is our dough. You can put them out on the counter if you want to take like screenshots or whatever, but it does tell you how long it still has before it goes off. So I'm going to have 𝑛𝑖𝑎 prep some batter as well, and I'm doing that for a reason. Okay, so now 𝑛𝑖𝑎 has some prepped dough as well as some prepped batter in her inventory, and she's going to come out here and she's going to use them to make some things to sell at the new food stall. Wow, that was difficult for me to say. But if you click on this, you can actually slot items to this. Now, this item is from it's from the Backyard Stuff Pack, and that's one of the cross-pack compatibility things that ties into it, because you can use this. And if I open up this stand's inventory, you can see I already have some iced tea as well as some lemonade in the food stall's inventory itself, and you can use this to basically set up lemonade stands, which is really, really nice. And even kids can use this. So kids can go and they can start a food sale. They can, do all of that stuff. So you can have your kids have proper lemonade stands now, which is so nice. And even having it up here, you can use it. So you might not think that you would be able to, but you can use that. So I'm just going to, why is it glitching out? Yeah, okay. So pour drinks. So yeah, you can still use it even if it's up, even if it's slotted up there. So, she'll grab it, she'll pour some drinks. And then what you need to do is just put it into the inventory, I think. I think you need to do that. I don't know, I haven't explored this yet, but we're going to. So you can also slot these new items onto these little counters. So you can have like a portable food stall. And I also tested this. You can slot a couple of other kitchen appliances onto this as well. You can slot in a microwave as well if that's something you wanted to do. You can slot in a coffee maker. So if you maybe want to have your Sims make coffee for some reason, you can slot in the like ice cream maker from the Cool Kitchen Stuff Pack if you want to have like an ice cream stall. You can also do it with the popcorn maker as well. So there's a lot of stuff that you can slot onto this and have different kinds of food stalls. So that's really, really nice. Now, I don't want 𝑛𝑖𝑎 to just set up, in front of their house. I'm going to have her clear the table, which means she's going to grab everything that's on here, like the appliances as well as the inventory of the stall, like the drinks. It's going to go in her inventory, and then she's going to put this in her inventory as well. And we're going to go ahead and head on out to a different lot where we're going to sell some of these items. Okay, so here we are at the Fall Festival lot that I actually built for the Sweater Weather group collab, like save file collab. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to have her place her little food stand right in the front, right in the entryway. We're going to go ahead and say, maybe like place appliance. We're going to place our pizza maker, pizza oven. I want to see where she places this by herself, like where the game decides to put it. Okay, so it does put it over there. We're going to go ahead and place our waffle maker, and then we're going to put our drinks tray right up there. And then you can also disable auto stock, so if there's stuff in your inventory, it won't automatically stock the table once you sell something. But you can also change your business details. So you can change the icon, which is so nice. So let's go with this one for her. And then we're going to go and name our food stands. Let's say Anaya's cuisine. I'm not... Well, if I can spell cuisine. Yeah, I think that's right. Anyway, I'm very creative, as you can tell. But then we're going to go and let's start making some stuff. So we're going to go ahead and cook some pizza, make some marinara pizza. And as you can see, it does tell us that we have dough in our inventory. So it's going at a reduced price, which is great. So we're going to go ahead, start making some pizza. We're also going to maybe like cook some waffles. Let's make some banana split waffles. And then I want to test this out. So let's see. I'm also going to cheat up and make it sunny because I don't want the like overcast things for this like little overview. So this is nice because they can actually put stuff in and then walk away from it. They won't like stand there and wait for it to finish, which is great. That is so nice because it makes it so that you can like have a couple of different things going at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and wait for these to finish. Let's speed it up really quickly. No, you're not going to go and watch TV. So what's going to be finished first? Probably the waffles. So you'll hear a little ding, and then you can collect your waffles and go ahead and collect your pizza as well. And where are we going to put this? So it is a group serving, so you're not making like single servings of the waffles, which is great. So let's just put it in that, I think. And then we have a group serving of the pizza. Let's put it in there. And then let's see. What happens if we click? Oh, I also want to put like the drinks in there. And let's see. What happens when I say start a food sale? How is she going to put it out? Okay, so they put it out as a group meal, which isn't exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to end this really quickly. Yeah, no, I know you didn't just... You stopped it, I know. And I'm going to clear the table, I think. Let's see, if I click on that and just pick up a bunch of servings so that she has like all of the single servings in her inventory. This is a little bit tedious, I guess you could say. I mean, I wish you could do it. I wish you could grab servings with the pizza and you don't have to like do it single. Because now she's grabbing it and she's just like walking off with it. So, I don't know. If this was on your home lot, it would probably be a lot easier. But yeah, so we're going to do that. Then I'm going to have her put all of this stuff back in there. And then we're going to start the food sale again and see what happens. Okay, so now she does like... No, they do put it out single. And once you have that, you can turn up your prices. I'm going to mark it up by 50%. And then we're going to see what happens. Let's see if the Sims are actually going to come and see if they want something. Let's see if I can get Cassandra to buy something. And because, you know, Anaya has a really great cooking skill, all of her stuff is like excellent quality. You know, come Cassandra, let's see if you want some things. We also see Sarah trying to, you know, look at our items. You can, I think, like convince them to buy something specific. So let's see if I can convince her to buy some waffles. Why is this taking so long? Okay, so she just bought some waffles. She just bought my waffles. That is great. Let's see if I can convince... I can't convince her to buy something. Oh, she just did that. So you can't do it like multiple people in a row. She just walked off with waffles. I think those are the ones that she bought. But yeah, you can give them a sales pitch. Why are these Sims using... So see, this is one of those, like, I think glitchy type things where random Sims will just walk up and start using this stuff. That's so weird. I really wish they wouldn't do that. I really wish they wouldn't just walk up and, like, use the appliances. But this is actually really cool. They're buying stuff like... Yeah, they both of them bought, I think, some lemonade, which is great. Let's see if I can convince them to buy anything. Let's see. Will you buy some stuff? Come buy some food from me, please. So we just sold another, like, plate of waffles. Let's see if I can convince him to buy... Wow, this iced tea is worth 60 simoleons. So yes, buy some iced tea from me. It's worth a lot of money. Buy some iced tea. Let's see. That didn't work, I don't think. And see, if you can try and convince them to buy something and they don't like it, or they don't like that you're trying to convince them to buy something, it will negatively impact your relationship. So that is really nice to notice. So yeah, let's see if they'll... Yeah, so this is actually really nice because, as you could just see, the table automatically restocked itself because there were a couple of things that were, like, already bought. So that's great. But yeah, we sold some iced tea. We sold a lot of iced tea. But this is so cool. So I'm gonna see if I can collect those waffles. Oh no, she went and got it. That's not nice. Give me the waffles. Give me the waffles. Ow, I wish I could, like, put this in my inventory. But yeah, so the pizza is out. Why is the pizza only 𝘰𝘙? Do you want to buy the pizza? What? The pizza is only 15 simoleons. I don't know why it is so cheap compared to, like, lemonade or, like, iced tea that sold for, like, 60 a glass. So let's see if she'll buy... Yeah, she just bought the pizza. And he just grabbed some of it. So clearly the table is a little bit bugged, but you know, it's fairly easy to run it. In any case, it's not like with the the City Living and Jungle Adventure sale tables where you have to manually restock them and there's only some things that you can place on them and, you know, all of that stuff. So it's fairly easy to sell, and as you can see, Sims, they're really buying stuff. Like, they're really congregating around here. Like, you know, it's not difficult to sell your items or anything like that at all. Whereas with the like sales tables, it can sometimes be really difficult to make sales. With this one, you know, they're just walking up and buying stuff without my sim even having to ask them to buy something. So that is really, really cool. And I like the fact that, you know, you can, like, name your business, you can change the little icon, you know, all of that stuff. That's a nice little touch. I mean, it doesn't change the actual, like, food stall at all. It doesn't make a difference to that. It's just a nice little realistic touch, I guess you could say. And I really, really appreciate the fact that there are a lot of different things that your Sims can snap to these, like, little counter spaces, because you could have easily... Obviously, we're in a fall festival lot right now, but if this were like some sort of summer festival or maybe a beach or whatever, and you wanted to have maybe a drink stand, lemonade stand with a bunch of ice cream, you could make a little ice cream stall. You could have your kids maybe from their front yards run a lemonade stand in the summer, and, you know, just stuff like that. It's really, really nice, especially considering it is a stuff pack. It's not a big gameplay pack, but the gameplay that we did get, the fact that we got the new appliances, and even if you don't want to run businesses, just being able to buy the stuff from your home is so nice. I love any pack that gives us access to new recipes. Now, I am a little bit curious about whether this will affect, like, dine out, if you can do something with it with dine out. So I'm going to go ahead and check that out pretty quickly. Okay, so I just went ahead and placed down this 𝘮𝑠𝑢𝑙𝑖 grill build that I did a while, like ages ago by now. And I want to go ahead and check out the restaurant menus and see if, any of the new items actually show up on the menu. So obviously there weren't any new drinks, but I want to see if any of the new food items showed up. So let's see if I can spot some like of the new pizza or the focaccia or anything like that. And I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it under starters or appetizers. Main courses, maybe they're up here. So let's see. There's a lot of food to scroll through, obviously, because I have all of the packs, so there's a lot of stuff in here. But I don't see any of the new pizza. That is a little bit of an oversight, I think, because I see all of the old pizza, like the tikka masala, sweet corn, kebab, cheese, but I don't see any of the new pizza recipes. Now, that is very, very annoying. I also don't see any of the new waffle recipes either. Yeah, I mean, we have pancakes, obviously, and French toast, but I don't see any of those things. So, hopefully that was just an oversight and not intentional, because if it was, that would be very annoying. Because all of the other packs, if they've added recipes, they're all available in restaurants, like even the 𝘮𝘀 ones. Like Felucian Garden Spread and some other weird stuff that's from Journey to 𝘮𝘀, like that's actually alien Star Wars food. So yeah, hopefully the Sims team will take note of this and actually add those in, because that is very annoying. I really wish I could have I really wanted to make like a cute little waffle restaurant or something, but that's kind of irritating, if I'm being honest. Now, another thing that I do want to check is if we can order any of the new pizza deliveries. I'm kind of guessing not, because, yeah, no, we can't. None of the new pizza flavors or like recipes or whatever show up under ordering pizzas. That is so irritating. Like, also Zoomers, maybe? Nope, none of the new recipes. So yeah, that is very irritating, if I'm being honest, because having all of these new recipes is great, and having your Sims being able to make them is just as great, but not being able to use them in restaurants or even order them as like takeaways or like whatever, like pizza deliveries or anything like that, it feels like such an oversight, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm definitely going to mention this to the team. Hopefully some people already have, or stuff like that, but that is so weird. And I do want to say that obviously I did have early access to this. A huge thank you to the Creator Network for that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to mention that to the team, because it definitely feels like some sort of an oversight that hopefully they will be able to patch in at some point. Probably not, obviously not before the pack releases tomorrow, but hopefully that is something that at least they will be able to patch in at some point. Hopefully it won't take them 7 years to actually patch that in, which would be great. Now, speaking of the Creator Network, I do want to mention something. Now, this isn't it's pack related, but it's not part of the overview. Apologies, because this video has been very, very long already. But I'm actually doing a giveaway thanks to the Creator Network, and I'm going to be giving away a PC, Mac, console. Doesn't matter if you play on console, if you play on PC or Mac, you can enter this, no problem. But I'm going to be giving away a code for this stuff pack, so the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack, as well as the Backyard stuff pack, because the Backyard stuff pack, like I already showed you guys, has some really nice cross-pack compatibility. So with selling the lemonades, obviously, packs like Cool Kitchen stuff with, the ice cream maker has cross-pack stuff too. You can sell ice cream. But the lemonade stand, like being able to run a lemonade stand, is such a nice thing. So I'm going to be giving away both of those codes, Home Chef Hustle and the Backyard Stuff Pack, to one lucky winner. So I am running this over on Twitter. I will make sure to put a link to the giveaway tweet in the description right at the top. I will also pin it to the comment section as well. Doing it on Twitter is just the easiest for me to like get in touch with the winners, as well as to pick a winner, because you can like use a bunch of randomizers, all of that stuff. So yeah, we're doing it over on Twitter or X. It's now called X, but I am going to be calling it Twitter for the rest of my life. So I'm doing it over on Twitter, and it is going to be running until today is the 27th. So I'm going to give you guys until the 30th. So Saturday is when I'm going to be ending this giveaway. I'm going to be ending it at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and then I will randomly pick a winner and I will contact them, like ask them what code, not what code, but like on what platform they play, and then I will get the code for those, for my lucky winner. And just a heads up, if you know, when if I contact you, if you're the winner, it can take a while to get the code because I need to get the code from the creator network. Just a heads up. But yeah, so one lucky winner will be winning Home Chef Hustle and Backyard Stuff Pack. And if the winner already has the Backyard Stuff Pack, because it is an older stuff pack, if they already have the Backyard Stuff Pack, I will actually pick a second winner to win that stuff pack, to win the Backyard Stuff Pack separately. So, you know, don't have to worry if you already have it. And, you know, if you already have Backyard Stuff, but you want Home Chef Hustle, you can still enter, you can still win Home Chef Hustle, and then I'll just give the Backyard Stuff Pack code to a different winner. So yeah, definitely go ahead, check that out. Like I said, the links will be in the description. And then, you know, obviously standard giveaway rules apply. You already need to own the base game either on PC/Mac or on console, PlayStation, Xbox. You already need to have the base game. And then the winner will have 24 hours to respond. I will be DMing them on Twitter. So if you enter, make sure you have your DMs open so that I can message you if you win. You'll have 24 hours to respond before I pick another winner. Like I said, all of that stuff, all of the giveaway information will be in the description. As usual, huge thank you to the Creator Network for giving me that code, these codes. That's really nice of them. And for giving me early access. Even though it is only a couple of days, it's still nice being able to check out this pack a little bit early and do this kind of like almost deep dive into the overview. I don't usually do overview videos like this, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments, because like I said, I'm not used to doing stuff like this. So yeah, let me know if you like it. If you did, give the video a like. If you're new to the channel and want to see more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. I am definitely going to be doing a proper build with this pack as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully I'll be able to have it out over the weekend. Maybe I'll do like a little apartment build for a chef or something like that. That could be really fun. But yeah, keep your eye on the channel for that. Turn on notifications, all of that fun stuff. As usual, a gigantic thank you to my channel members for all of your guys' support. And if you want to become a channel member, click on the little join button right next to the subscribe button, or check out the link in the description. And if you want to find out more about how to become a channel member, what it all entails, all of the different perks that you can get, all of that fun stuff. And yeah, as you know, usual stuff, all social links down below, Discord, Twitter, all of that fun stuff. Hope you all have a great day and a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you all in my very next video. Bye everyone.